our wives came to the set once, all three of them. They saw us and then they said, we're never coming back on the set again. We don't want to see you guys like this. You guys. शुरू में डेट वेट पे जाया करते थे गर्लफ्रेंड्स के साथ कॉलेज में. तभी ये एक स्मूथ वाला वेव वाला मूव होता था जो डांस करते करते आप सिर्फ एक दूसरे को देख रहे हो, स्माइल कर रहे हो, वाइब कर रहे हो और एक हल्का मूव कर रहे हो. और सडनली एक मोमेंट आता था अभी मैं फ्लैश करूंगा, इम्प्रेस करूंगा. Then you just do your big moves and then be like, you dance well. Think about it, Mini. If you're doing big moves all the time, you're not spending any time looking at her. You're in your own zone.
And that's
so when
precious.
you dance with your boys, it's different. When you dance with your boys, it's different. Then it's just madness. But when you dance with a girl, you have to give her that. You have to give her that eye-to-eye contact. You have to look at her. Niharna zaruri hai bhai.
Hi guys, this is Mini Devan and you're watching Bollywood Live in India.com. Today we have with us someone who we all loved on our screen since decades. And we have all loved his skills, his performances, none other than Vivek Oberoi. Hi Vivek, how are you?
Hi Mini, thank you for that wonderful introduction. Thank you.
Well, I think it comes from the heart and it's so good to see you because we have been seeing so less of you and I really love meeting you time and again. So to begin with, 2022 is on a roll now. So how is the new year going so far for you?
Well, it started out a little difficult because I was in Dubai and I ended up with Omicron, which I think everybody has had for a bit. But then I was fine. And now I'm here shooting after a full recovery and enjoying that. Lots of work happening. Yeah. And Verses of War is about to release my first short film as an actor, as a producer, my poetic tribute to the Indian Armed Forces. So I think it's a special 2022, starting off on a good note.
So I'll just ask you a couple of questions in 60 seconds and let's take this rapid fun and let's begin 60 seconds with Vivek Oberoi. And my very first question to you, Vivek, your favorite cuisine?
Ghar ka khana, my mom's cooking.
One food item that you love the most?
Something my mom makes called bisi belle.
What is it?
It's a South Indian dish. That's just, my mouth's watering. Bisi belle. Every time when I finish with my shoot and I'm starting my cheat portion, my first khwahish from my mom is bisi belle.
What is it? I haven't heard of it.
It's bisi belle. You've not heard of. Anybody in the South would know what bisi belle is. Bisi belle is this very yummy, slow cooked rice and sambar and kind of sabzis and everything so cooked together. It's like this delicious vegetarian khichdi, but it's outstanding. It's too tasty. Mere muh mein pani aa raha hai.
I love South Indian. I think I'm going to love this. I was so happy to try this. Okay.
So you check it out. Go online and check out bisi belle. You will see what I'm saying.
Surely. Okay, but is there a food item that you hate the most? You're like, no.
Ooh. Actually, I don't know if there's a food I hate. I don't think there's a food I hate. Because I went to boarding school, so we were forced to eat everything. I thought even like Karela also.
Wow. I was about to say Karela type something. Wow. Okay.
No, actually I like Karela also. I'm good.
That's fab. Okay. If given a choice, what's your taste more like? A chole bhature person or a pizza person?
What person or what person?
Pizza or chole bhature?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I think pizza.
Pizza?
I think pizza.
A gulab jamun or a hot chocolate fudge?
Gulab jamun.
Gulab jamun. Nice. Okay. Favorite go-to destination?
Mithai, sweets I like desi more.
Desi? Like full laddu, gulab jamun, rasgulla?
Yeah. Kaju katli, rasgulla, gulab jamun. Oh, khirni. Too much. Too nice. Especially Bengali mithai. Sandesh and all. Oh.
I am a Punjabi. I have a very sweet tooth. So if we talk about meetha, I also go all like...
All Punjabis. All Punjabis.
Can't control.
हम गाजर भी खाते हैं तो हलवा बना के.
हलवा देखो. वैसे डाइट एक बार को फिर भी ट्राई
सबसे हेल्दी वेजिटेबल है गाजर. गाजर को भी हम हलवा बना के खाएंगे. घी पाके शक्कर पाके.
देसी घी पाके शक्कर पाके. That's true. Acha, your favorite go-to destination?
One of my favorite places to go outside of the country is Maldives. In the country is the mountains, Rishikesh, or Himachal. Those are the places I love.
Yeah, beautiful. Any day. I think, especially since you said you are more into me time, meditation, I think best place to go to is a mountain. Also, favorite project of yours? I mean, your favorite project of yourself so far?
As a film, as a project, or project as in general project?
Film.
Okay. So my film projects, I think my first love was Company, because that was my first film. So I'm most emotional about Company. And I think that's always stays there. And non-film, I think my favorite project was a project called Devi, which was an acronym for Development and Empowerment of Vrindavan Girls Initiative. I started about 13 years ago. We started rescuing girls from child prostitution, forced labor, 13 years ago in Vrindavan. And today, under that project, we have 3 schools. We give girls free food, free healthcare, free education. We empower them through that. At this point, we have about almost 3,000 kids studying with us and living with us. And over the years, it's been now over 10,000, 12,000 children that we've been able to save, rescue, and give an opportunity and a platform to.
Wow, that's beautiful. I think kudos to that. This is something which we all need in our country for that matter. So yeah, thank you. Totally. Kudos. Having said that, your favorite co-star so far?
Oh, that's a tough one, yeah. Male or female, because I think the most number of films with a guy that I've done is Ajay. I've done 5 films with Ajay. With a girl, I think it's Bebo. I think Karina and I have done 3 or 4 films together.
Oh, wow.
Could be Bebo, could be Dia. I don't remember. Yeah. But yeah, they're all favorites. I've had so much fun working with all of them.
Yeah, I was actually about to say the most fun you have had with.
Gang, the most favorite gang of mine has been the Masti Gang. That's just been non-stop riot. Just been so much fun.
I was about to say
Aftab, me and Induji you put us in a room, the 4 of us, and it's a riot, man. And we're embarrassing now. Even we're so much older now, but we're still an embarrassment. It's just an embarrassment. हम इतने बदतमीज हैं चारों मिल गए तो.
No. But can I imagine जो हम screen पे देखते हैं वैसा ही माहौल behind the screen भी रहा होगा?
It's even funnier. We bring out the worst in the best of us, or the best of the worst of us.
Because उसमें तो legit, I don't know how do we call it, like उसमें तो legit the guys that they have shown, if you put those 3 guys in a room, it has to be a riot. I mean, I would want the set features and listen to the conversations.
Our wives came to the set once, all 3 of them. They saw us and then they said, "We're never coming back on the set again. We don't want to see you guys like this. You guys are shameless." It was hilarious. Yeah.
But that's fab. I can imagine that sort of camaraderie there. Acha, one movie you perhaps not really regret, but sort of feel sad about saying no to?
You know, I don't have any regrets in my life, Minnie.
Exactly.
So it's a difficult question because I feel that every film has its own destiny.
Yeah.
I got my first film because some other actor said no. I got my second film because some other actor said no. Yeah. So I benefited from other people saying no. I've said no to a lot of films that have been successful and a lot of films that have failed miserably.
Yeah.
So sometimes I was right, a few times I was wrong.
Yeah.
A few times I wanted to do a film, but it did not convert. So I don't believe in really doing that. I keep telling people when you're driving forward, you don't look in the rearview mirror.
You don't look at the back. I do get your point, which is why I made sure, I asked you. I know for a fact that you won't regret, but hota na kabhi when you see the final product, I could have said yes to that. Aisa kabhi feeling aaya?
No.
No?
Not really.
Or perhaps maybe a movie where you must have seen a movie and I wanted to do this. Kash ye main kar pata, even if it didn't come to you.
That there are so many. That there are so many where you see a film and you feel that. That's so many. I mean, you see a range of movies and you feel, "Arey yaar, what a great film!" Like you were talking earlier now, whether it's an Uri or a Sher Shah that you mentioned. They're both films that I think not me, every other actor would have said, "Yeah, ye film karni thi. What a great film." But I believe in one thing very strictly. I believe that every film, the person who was supposed to do it does it. मतलब जैसे दाने दाने पे लिखा है खाने वाले का नाम. It's like that every film has its actor and that actor was meant to do that film.
That's true.
And that's what makes it that success. So I feel that that's right. वो जो एक chemistry बनती है वो right है.
That's true. Any favorites from the current lot of debutants?
Oh wow. Give me a few names and I'll tell you.
Sara is there, Janvi is there. We have.
They're hardly debutants, yeah. They've all become now. They've become now proper rocking professionals. Yeah, Sara, Janvi, they're all killing it. They're doing such good work.
Any personal favorite?
Yeah. I mean, Sara is great. Janvi is great. Among the younger kids, there's one of my bachas who's doing phenomenally well, Siddhant Chaturvedi, who started with us in Inside Edge, and now he's done so well. I'm so proud of him. So he's great. Who else? There's so many young actors and actresses who are really killing it right now, man. And love them, yeah. Love catching up with them, congratulating them. I even like to, I walk up to people if I'm at a large awards function or an event, and if I see somebody whose work I've seen on OTT, who maybe who's not very famous or not popular, I'll walk up to them and still say, I loved your work. And if I love somebody's work, when I watch it, I try to get their number, I make a personal phone call, and I said, I loved you in it.
Wow.
Because I think that's what art is all about. We need to appreciate each other more.
That's true. And I think it's a very kind and a beautiful process to perhaps amongst each other, just to boost each other up. It's a beautiful process. Having said that, any current song that's on your playlist right now that you maybe hum to or repeat to? Anything stuck to your mind?
Current song stuck to my mind right now. The last one was yeah, so Badshah. Yeah. Jugnu was the last song that was just like going on like a earworm in my head. I'm excited about Afsana's new song, which I've just heard. That's really interesting. That should come out by the end of Feb. So she made me listen to it on a private track. Jani's written it. I think it's going to be great. And then what else am I looking forward to?
But does it happen to you as well with Instagram trends specifically these days? Something is trending, even if you didn't like the song per se during the first few trials or when you heard it for the first time. It grows on you.
It happens. It happens. And you may not immediately like a song, but it becomes a earworm. It stays in your ear and keeps going round and round and then. And you're like, "Arey yaar, ye gana sar se nikal kyun nahi raha?"
I know, it happens. But ऐसा कोई go-to move है? Any go-to move of yours? DJ, गाना बजते, this is my go-to move.
It depends, na. If it's a long night and stamina conserve करना है और पता है कि बहुत रात पर डांस करना है, दोस्त की शादी वादी है, so then you do your big moves in bursts, like in small bursts. Otherwise you just keep doing that little ऐसे जरा ये इधर wave किया, ये इधर wave किया, ये इधर किया, बस यही चलता रहता है,
हल्का फुल्का. That's your go-to move. I think for a lot of people this is the go-to move.
जब हम शुरू में डेट वेट पे जाया करते थे गर्लफ्रेंड के साथ कॉलेज में, तभी ये एक स्मूथ वाला वेव वाला मूव होता था जो डांस करते करते आप सिर्फ एक दूसरे को देख रहे हो, स्माइल कर रहे हो, वाइब कर रहे हो और एक हल्का मूव कर रहे हो और सडनली एक मोमेंट आता था अभी मैं फ्लैश करूंगा, इम्प्रेस करूंगा, then you just do your big moves and then be like, you dance well, kind of a thing.
Impressive. But did it work for you? It always worked for you?
Always.
That's fab. I think all the people who will be listening, especially the guys, they'll be really impressed and I think they'll borrow such moves and steal them.
Because if you think about it, Mini, if you're doing big moves all the time, you're not spending any time looking at her. You're in your own zone.
And that's
so when
precious.
You dance with your boys, it's different. When you dance with your boys, it's different. Then it's just madness. But when you dance with a girl, you have to give her that. You have to give her that eye-to-eye contact. You have to look at her. Niharna zaruri hai.
That's precious. That eye contact is precious. Locking the eyes, zaruri bhi. But that's fab. I really had so much fun talking to you today. Thank you so much for joining in.
Mini.
And ऐसे जल्दी मिलते रहा करो. Don't give us so many gaps.
Done.
Thank you. Take care. Thank you for joining me.
That was a lovely interview. Thank you. Bye.
Same here. I enjoyed. Bye-bye.